Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another Spetz Playz. This time, we're going to do a fun game. Something very fun, very awesome. Come on. Come on. Come on, OBS. Quit being an OBS. There it goes. Okay. So it kind of cut off a little bit there, but this is a game by Sunsoft. In the near future of planet Earth, many kinds of creatures once coexisted on this verdant planet. And after countless wars and untold environmental destruction, the planet plunged into an ice age. Humanity was left with no choice to migrate en masse underground. When the ice age finally came to an end, humans began developing methods, while they were living underground, to one day restore the planet to the lush green landscape it once was. During this time, a large mysterious comet fell to the Earth. However, the progress of restoring their lost ecosystem was coming along until that happened. Well, then humanity was eventually able to live on the surface again. Several hundred years have passed since then. Enter a young man named Jason Frudnick, known for being a genius in the field of robotic engineering. One day he came upon a creature he had never seen before. It's called a frog. No records of this creature existed. It's called a frog. As his interest in this mysterious creature piqued, Jason named it Fred and began to observe it closely. But after some time had passed, Fred escaped. Jason gave chase, and he observed Fred jump into a mysterious hole that appeared seemingly out of nowhere. He was rather astonished by the phenomenon he witnessed. But Jason followed Fred down the same hole. He eventually found himself in a cave deep underground. That's where he discovered a large vehicle, the greatest thing ever conceived in a video game. Oh, Sophia, you're looking sexy. Almost as if this vehicle with the name Sophia the Third was inviting him in. The door to the cockpit opened. In order to bring Fred back, Jason hopped into Sophia the Third and set out on his adventure. Oh, you're looking sexy, darling. Little did he know the strange phenomena were only just getting started. Oh, it's time to get back to grassroots, baby! This is Blaster Master Zero! For Steam and PC, and also on the Nintendo Switch, and I think the Wii U, I don't remember. Anyways, they released it on Steam. Go get it, it's frickin' sick. Anyways, you have extra things that you can do! You can even play with different characters, like Gunvolt and Ekoro. I don't know what their thing is. But she can fly, and he can wall jump. So, and he also has like a taser beam thing. But anyways, that's for another day. And there's also a battle mode thing. But anyways, let's get started with just the regular basics. Oh, wait a minute. I did play this game a little bit before, just kind of mess around. I don't need to mess with the controls. Here we go. Shoot, jump, sub-weapon. Yeah, I was trying to mess with the controls when you're on foot, but whatever. Alright, let's get started. Alright, let's delete that, so you guys know that I ain't screwing around. So this is a complete redo of the original Blaster Master. And you can even play it multiplayer. It's freaking sick! Oh, I love this game so much. Go forth to victory! Is this one of those underground forest areas they made during the last ice age? Hundreds of years have passed, but the ecosystem is still alive and well. It would seem that the preservation system is still functioning somehow. Better still keep my guard up. Never know what could still be here. So this is, as you can see, Sophia is a lot more animated this go around. But still basically the same controls, speed. But now you can do 45-degree aiming. You can even leave it up and drive around. Right now we're equipped with missiles. Now, the interesting thing about this game, you have a special meter. Now this runs all the hover, the secondary weapons, all of that. We're even going to turn the receiver on. This is actually kind of an interesting feature. Let's see. There's our map. And here's Jason with his loadout and his gun. Right now we have just the blaster, which is a short-range projectile, which sucks. And we have the grenade launcher, which... Also, the grenade launcher is kind of crap in this game. You only have so much ammo on it, and it doesn't really do a whole lot. But as you can see, this game is so well animated. The music is still good. Okay, there's the power. Yeah, these little bomber guys are a little more annoying this time around. But as you can see, it's like the tank feels like it's got a little more heft to it, which is nice. But the overall gameplay and play control, basically the same. But just overall, I mean, oh god, this game just feels so good. It just feels right. Okay, so, and then Fred signal was definitely being transmitted from the forest area. Receiver was being displayed on the monitor. I guess I'm pretty lucky Sophia has a functionality like this. With the receiver, I'm able to get a general idea of where Fred is. I can't help but wonder how Sophia can track his signal, though. And again, I don't really know how anything on this machine works yet. Also, you can see it's got headlights on when you're in the thing. Now, let's see. You hit the B button, you fire off the missiles, and watch your special gauge will recharge on its own, which is nice. This is also a save point. Can I, like, jump down from there? No. Okay. So what we're going to do is get out. Wait, can I, like... Okay, so I say up to do that. Okay. Huzzah! Hit the dirt. Take them out. So you don't press down to go into buildings anymore, you press up. Also... Now, one interesting thing of note is that any enemy in here can actually drop weapon power or gun power-ups, which is pretty cool. Also, things you can do. How do you do that? Oh, here. Hold down the left bumper. You can switch between the different gunshots. Now, this is a piercing shot. This is new. A large gun power-up. Now we have access to the shotgun, which is pretty cool. And you actually can find maps in this. And you can find secondary ammo and weapon power-ups. Now, there's a machine gun, which is pretty cool. You can also side strafe and all that. A shield barrier. Reflect things. And this frickin' thing is really good. It's lightning. It's like chain lightning, basically. You can chain up different attacks to different enemies. So what we're going to do is we're going to farm up our gun all the way like we did in the previous LP of this game on the NES. Why? Because it's awesome, that's why. Also, this goes through walls. And you can see, it's frickin' dumb. So we're just going to do that right there. Now I have a flamethrower. Yeah. You get some pretty freaking cool stuff. Also, I believe all the extra characters get different gun power-ups. The flamethrower, I'm not a fan of it. It does like damage over time, but yeah, I don't know. I like the lightning blast. Because it does a lot of damage. It tears stuff up. Now we got it maxed out. We have our classic shoot through everything wave beam. So now that we have all that, we're good to go. Dang, dude, you suck. Also, you can hop up the ladder still quicker. Tank, give it a save, and we're off. Yeah, some of the controls I wish I could change around a little bit. So, one thing of note, you do want to go into every building now. You want to explore every dungeon. And that is mainly because you find just crap all over the place, and power-ups and bonus items in these places that you can't normally get. So, that is a really cool thing that they have done with this game in order to increase the replay value, as well as make it where you want to explore all the dungeons because you find things in them. Now, this isn't the strongest. Actually, this gun is really strong if you get that midpoint where all the shots come together. This gun freaking just tears everything to bits. It's freaking great. Okay, so there's a big gun pile up. Okay. So this is just a power-up area. Now, not every dungeon is going to have something unique in it, but it is worth doing. Now, one thing you can do... Not in here. But when I get to the map screen, I'll show it to you when I get out of here with the tank. But the movement in this game is so good, and with the 8-way aiming, it really helps out. Okay, so you see where the little red monster faces are on the dungeon areas? Those have a mini-boss in them. And that is where you go to get bonus items for the tank. And another thing is that the tank doesn't get a whole heck of a lot of health right off. And power-ups off of enemies are actually kind of scarce. Oops, I did not want to come down here. Okay, let's do this. Ow. Let's take our time. Do that. You need the health. Also, you don't lose your gun power-ups when you're out here in the the main battle area of the game. Goddamn shrimp! I'll eat your butt. Alright, let's go in here. Now, this area does have a mini-boss. There are lots of mini-bosses in this game, and they're all pretty freaking cool. And unique to fight. There is an item I am looking for. It's a sub-weapon item. The thing I kind of miss is all the slowdown you got when you blew up a bunch of stuff all at once. But one nice thing is before you fight every mini-boss, you do get a save point, which is nice and handy. Oh, this one's kind of annoying if I remember right. You're fighting the faces. Yeah, it's the Vios. But this gun frickin' shreds them. There's a grenade launcher. Ah, you scumbag! Oh, good, okay. Yeah, this one can be kind of tricky. I will say this, grenade launcher does pack a punch. Wasn't really using it before. It is worth popping that grenade launcher out a little bit. Hey, we did it. And for that, we get the lightning gun. Looks like this chip can restore one of Sophia's functions. The data analyzed by the chip is being displayed inside my helmet. I get the feeling that there are more chips like this out there. Makes me wonder just who in the world made all this tech. Man, I love digging all this. I gotta focus on finding Fred. Who cares about the goddamn frog? And it automatically exits you out of the dungeon there. So I'll show off the thunder when we get back to Sophia. It's actually pretty good in this game. It actually has like a secondary ability on it now. Or a secondary thing that it does. Ah! Get up there, Jason. Come on. Yeah, I am just absolutely in love with this game. Like, you have no idea. See, when you hit water with it, freaking just bursts all over the place. But not up on the land. It's only on the ground or in the water. Fire the flak cannon! So, with that, switch back to the missiles, because I like the missiles. They hit hard. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go up this way. Because there is an item up here I can get. Oh, I can't hurt that guy. Okay, well, we're gonna go down here. Go to this dungeon. More exploration, go! Yeah, the wave beam is really freaking good. I'll try to do an area video, I guess we can do it like that. Because there's a lot to explore in this game. The music's so goddamn good in this. Sunsoft was always so good with their music. What do we got? Drap Trappers. Yeah, this is like a boss. Dead. See, when you get him with that spot that just... That one's dead. This one's almost dead. Whoa, buddy! Don't get in my face. And there are some enemies in this game that are actually kind of tricky. The guys start coming up in Area 4 pretty bad. Ignition bomb. A sub-weapon that sets up a bomb that can be triggered by pressing the sub-weapon button again. So essentially I have remote bombs. Looks like this chip lets me use a new sub-weapon. Gotta figure out how to read my surroundings. Use the best weapons for the situation at hand. Game! I wanted to switch my weapon. Oh well. Now we have that. Move out. How's that map looking? Okay, so he's got the boss to do, basically. But there is one more thing I think I could get to. If I go up into the right... Shaboom, sucker! Oh, is there something back up in here? Oh, jeez! I fell down in here. I did not want to be in this mess. Quick, get the truck out of here. Is there a way to, like, hot swap? Oh, yeah, okay. Ha-ha! Alright, let's save it. Yeah, you get a little bit of momentum now when you swim. It's a little trickier to get the swimming down. Just go. Alright. Yeah, with these new enemies types, they've actually made some of these overworld areas for Jason a little tougher, which is fine. I mean, because they changed up the game just enough to where it's so much frickin' fun. But the dungeon layout and everything is pretty similar. It's just, they made everything else just new enough that everything is just a ton of fun. And it's refreshing, it's new. Oh, I do need to grab this. I'm running low on ammo. Oh yeah, and then we have our new... Oops. We got our proximity or a remote bomb now. Then you can set it and then blow it. But I think for this new boss, the first boss, we're going to use the regular grenade launcher. Yeah, getting the wave cannon is just so freaking helpful. I just adore this game. I mean, it's like everything that was good about the original and just better. Everything's better. And now for the first boss. We know what the first boss is. It's the giant brain. What the heck is that? Some giant mutant? Dang it. I guess I gotta do this. Dang it, Bobby. The Forest Destroyer. Mother Brain. So we're fighting the first boss of, or the boss of Metroid. Yeah, I don't like the setup of where the sub-weapon thing is. See, the sub-weapon's on X, and I would like it if it was on, like, Y or something like that, where I can use the bomb. So now we have Hyper Shot. This powers up Sophia's main weapon. You can now defeat some enemies that you previously couldn't. So, yeah, that's actually an easier version of that boss. Because you can spam the mess out of it. Yeah, your little blaster gun's pretty freaking good. Ow! Ow! You can rapid fire a little bit better than you could. Ow! Ow! Ow, that crap is really hurting. Let's get into the tank. Does that heal me up again? Looks like Fred's signal isn't coming from the forest area anymore. Let's see. Looks like it's coming from some kind of residential area. And it's actually pretty close by. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Does that heal me up? It does. Okay, that's like the old game. Alright, good. So there is a med station still in the tank. Whoa, that's a big... That's looking a lot better. Ugh. And in the old game... There's nothing over here. Yeah, I see you jump a little higher in this game than you could in the old one. So now that we have the Hyper Shot, we can knock out the wall monsters. And your shot is definitely noticeably stronger. Shabam, sucker! Yep, let's grab that, and this is a life power-up. So my maximum health is going to increase by 1, which is awesome. Now we drop. And as you can see on the left side of my health meter, it's now a little white icon. That's the maximum health has increased. And it increases it for Jason as well when he's on foot. Which is freaking awesome. Alright. Moving out! Alright, Area 2. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later!